As an advocate for children, I find it to be very important to stick to what we know is good and right, but I also find it very frustrating because most of our educational system is not doing that. So I'll tell you a little bit about me. So I started out at 11 years old at the Red Cross Certified Babysitter's course. I don't know why I decided I wanted to babysit, but for some reason I did. I think it was probably because my grandmother was, she was in charge of the nursery at church, and to get out of the boring church, I would go and help her in the nursery. So that was probably what started it. So since I was 11, I got that certification, and then I started babysitting with a family that had a 4-year-old, 18-month-old, and an infant. And they left me alone with an 11-year-old alone. This was the 80s, so there's a little context. They left an 11-year-old alone with their 3 young children after school, for like 6 hours every evening while they were working. So that was interesting. And I've been working with young children ever since. And in 1999, 98 or 99, I decided I'm going to try to get a job at child care centers and in that field. So I entered the field as a substitute at 3 different child care centers in Ithaca, New York. And then one of them said, you want to be a teacher's assistant? And what that means is you would work like noon to 6, but then we'd also encourage you in the morning to go to college and take a few courses in early childhood, so I did that. So I think it was the first day on the job, maybe the second day, the director sat me down and she said, aside from making sure the children are cared for, obviously, your most important job is also as a child advocate, and that always stuck with me. So as a child advocate, I have to say that I feel like from what I've read, this field, the education field and the child development field is probably, if not the most researched field on the planet. It is also, if not one of the largest growing bodies of evidence to show how children learn and thrive. And I'll go out on a limb and say it's probably the most ignored of all the research. So as an advocate for children, that needs to change.